Okay, so this video is just to introduce you to how to use Trello. So obviously we've got 5 weeks left on the assignment. The deadline is the 23rd of January. So I want you to use this to create a schedule for the remaining 5 weeks. So I'm going to step you through the process. The first thing to do is to open your browser, search for Trello. Okay, that will take you to the link here. So we've gone to the Trello site. First thing you need to do is sign up. So if you click on sign up, I've already signed up, so I'm going to go to login. Now what I've done is I've used my existing Google account. Okay, and then that takes us to the dashboard. So I've made an example here, which I'm just going to show you briefly, and then I'll step you through the process. So it's basically creating a to-do, doing and done columns here. These are referred to as boards. So we've got 3 boards, one for each stage of the assignment process. We've got the title here, A1 assignment, and then the important bit really is the individual tasks. So the individual tasks you need to create, these are on what are called cards. As you complete a card, you can then drag it across. So as you begin to work on a card, you can drag it from the to doing stage, and then once it's complete, you can drag it to the done stage. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. You can attach a date, a deadline date. You can tick that, and then that registers as done. Okay, so it's a good, nice, straightforward, intuitive way of, I think, organising your work. So once you've registered, I'm just going to go back to the main page. Okay, so once you've registered, you should see this. This is the home page here, and then you should see a link here to create a board. Okay, so firstly, if you click on this, you can give your board a title. So I'm going to call mine A1 assignment version 2. You can customize. You can select backgrounds, etc., colors or imagery for the background. Various options there, and then if you click on create board, okay, and that will take you through to your empty board. And then it's a question of building what's referred to as sometimes as a workflow. So this process of to do, doing and done. So to create our to add to our board now, we're going to add 3 lists. So the first list is to do. So type the name in and then click on add list, and then doing, and again add list and done. Okay, and then we can close that one. So we've got our 3 lists here, and then we're going to add the individual cards. So I'm just going to add 2 or 3 as an example. So if we now click on add card here, so for example it might be primary research, it could be a survey. Okay, you can add more information, so it could be about audiences, for example. Make sure it's spelled correctly. Okay, and then you can click on add card. Now like I was saying, to add a date, if you just click on the edit button here, oh sorry, that's editing the title, just click on the card, should I say, not the edit button, click on the card itself, and then you'll have additional information you can add here. So the key thing I want to add here is the date. So you can set your overall deadline for this assignment is the 23rd of January, but I would certainly set milestone deadlines at the end of each week. I think is the best way to approach it. So like I said, we've got 5 weeks left, so you've got to put your remaining tasks in here and then decide by the end of which week is that task going to be completed. So for example, with the primary research here, now really most primary research should be completed by now, but for example, say you still had some additional work to do, so I'm going to set the deadline for the end of next week. So I can go onto the calendar here and I can set it for, I'll set it for the end of next week, which is the 18th. Okay, now you can also add a time here, so I'm going to put, I think sort of sensible time is 10 p.m. at the end of the day. You can have a reminder one day before, so I'm going to set that, and then I'm going to save, and I can close that, and you can see now I have this task with the date I want to have completed it by, which is in a week's time. So I could drag that now to the doing stage once I've started it. Okay, and then across to the done stage, and I can click and tick that date to say that I've completed it, and put it in the done list. Okay, so that's really essentially how it works. So what I would suggest is, so if I just show you my other example here, so really the key now is just going through the checklist on Teams. If you remember the checklist which is on the production channel, that will really tell you what the key stages of the production are, and I would create a card based on each of those production stages. Okay, and then obviously this is browser based, so you can just access it at any time through the browser. Okay, so that's in a nutshell how you use Trello.